Hey, Tanith.
Hi.
3/10 of a point separates you and the Canadians going into the free dance. What are your thoughts?
That's a tie, basically. That's how we look at it. We were expecting to be head-to-head with them, so it's a good place to be. And it's a new program, so we're looking forward to seeing how it's received by the international panel.
Ben, second time out with this free dancing competition. What do you hope to accomplish?
Well, really, we want to try to show a lot of power, strength, make sure we do our elements nicely, and really get the message of the program across. You know, connect with the audience and have a good time with it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Just the second time that we will see this particular free dance. Bit of a problem, though, in the original dance for Tanith Belbin and her costume, Susan.
It's as though the heel of her blade caught the hem of her skirt, but she was able to lift the skirt up and sort of save the day.
Quick thinking by Belbin. So Tanith and Ben trying to win this event for the fourth time when we come back to Colorado Springs.
In first place after the original dance, skating to Amelie from the United States. Please welcome now Tanith Belbin and Benjamin Agosto.
Their performances so far not altogether clean, as we just saw with the costume incident for Tanith, but good enough to have them on top. But just 3/10 of a point separates Belbin and Agosto from Dubray and Lausanne. Here they are. The Olympic silver medalists. They'll go after the world championship. They've medaled there a couple of times, but in Tokyo, they're gearing up for a run at gold.
Inspiration from the movie soundtrack and the movie Amelie. Tanith has told me that her character portrays one that is showing Ben all of the possibilities, almost like a muse. Lift was a new lift they just learned. This free dance has only been performed. This is the second time it's been performed. First time at the U.S. Championships. They changed their program mid-season. Their Let's Entertainment program wasn't really receiving a lot of good response, so this is a big change.
Risky business to do that as well. They felt they had to. They've won this event the last 3 years.
Positions in the lifts are a real step up for them technically, much harder than last year's. the end of the program, showing a lot more expressive expression. Rotational lift. To me, the program really livened up towards the end, showing more of what we're used to seeing from Belbin and Agosto. I think the program improves every time they get out there and do it.
Even though the setting, the energy is much different than we saw at the national championships, when you can feed off of that, I thought maybe this was a little bit better.
I think it was much better than nationals. The transitions were more secure and a lot more speed than at the U.S. championships.
Just the second time we've seen this free dance. Tanith, Belbin, Ben Agosto, the three-time champs here at Four Continents.
And they open with the twizzles here. I think I've seen them do this element a little bit quicker in the past. You can just see the last rotation of that last twizzle was a little bit off. But you have to have respect for these new lifts that they've had to learn. A curve lift, he's in a spread eagle position that takes a lot of balance and security and timing. And this too, a very difficult curve lift. She's riding, her right foot is riding on his foot, and then the changeover into a one-hand rotational lift. Only one means of support. Very difficult there. But towards the end of the program, I just loved how they just sort of threw away all the fear, and they sort of abandoned all their body positions on this rotational lift.
If not yet unanimously thought of as the best ever from the U.S., certainly the most decorated to this point. The Olympic silver medal coming their way. Silver and a bronze at Worlds. All right, so there are the numbers, and that's what they need to lead. 98.81 is what they get. So Belbin and Agosto on top.
196.
But the Canadians still to come. You've got three U.S. teams in the top three right now, and a wide lead over Davis and White.
Tanith and Ben, your opinions on the free dance?
Well, I think it was definitely an improvement over nationals. Absolutely a step in the right direction. It's tough here in Colorado to put a long program out because of the altitude and just being a long competition week, but we felt really good. We know where we need to improve. Some elements were shakier than we wanted them to be, but generally we're really, really happy, and I think it finished stronger than it began, which is something that's very valuable.
Ben, while you're on one foot lifting Tanith, and she's making position changes, you keep such great balance. How do you develop that?
Well, it takes a little bit of time, but luckily she's very strong and she's very precise with where she goes in her position. So I just have to be stable and maybe think about stretching my legs so I don't get off balance. And that's what it is. And we really wanted to work on our power and continuing to push through the program. And so we felt like we accomplished that tonight, and we're really happy with it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.